Hi folks, this is All the Fruit, and today we want to answer the age-old question. Which mango is better? The one from Spain or the one from Italy? The one from the Costa del Sol and the Costa Tropical of Andalusia, or the one from Magna Greca in Sicily? Both are pretty much at the southern end of what you would consider Europe. If you want to go further, you would have to go into colonies. If you want to go much further, you would have to go into colonies. And of course, this is not an age-old question because, well, Spain had a well-developed mango production already by the second half of the 20th century, let's say by the last quarter of the 20th century. In Italy, this developed only in the 21st century. You might think, well, yes, of course, Spain had 500 years of colonial history. They went to Asia, India, the Philippines, and so on. Well, Italy didn't do that so much. Well, but the Spanish mango production doesn't come from there because the Spanish, even when they went into the colonies, like on the Canary Islands, subtropical climate, perfect for mangoes and bananas and so on, for centuries they grow only apples and pears and plums. Where did the Spanish mango production come from? Well, do you remember certain events in the early 40s that forced a lot of German servicemen to go to Spain with the help of the Catholic Church and then continue to South America? Well, 20 years later, a German development organization, with the help of a large network of German-speaking fruit providers in South and Central America, actually brought a lot of mango, avocado, chirimoya, and other rare fruits varieties to Spain. That's why Spain still has the biggest chirimoya collection in the world, despite the fact that chirimoyas don't come from Europe. And so Spain developed quite a nice exotic fruit production in the 20th century. Italy, however, started developing this in Sicily and a couple other areas only in the 2000s, 2010s. It started taking off. Now in 2020s, it's on the way to becoming a good industry. Also, there is one thing about the European mangoes. Although there are a lot of varieties cultivated on the European continent, Ataulfo and a couple other ones which I forgot, even Kent and Palmer and such things. The one mango cultivated in huge amounts, well, not huge amounts compared to other continents, but the biggest amounts in Europe, is Osteen. That's why whenever you find mangoes for sale in Germany, they are basically, if they are from Europe, they are always Osteen. So my beautiful but camera-shy assistant decided to help me out with my fruit videos. I'm in lack of fruits, as you can see. And she bought a mango from Italy because she's also from the beautiful country of Italy. And then she bought a mango from Spain. The mango from Italy was completely green when she bought it, but I nursed it like a little baby here for almost 3 weeks. I let it stay together with my ripe Spanish mangoes in a paper bag. I put it from one spot to the other. And this Spanish mango also ripened after some time. It says baumgereift, it means ripened on the tree. But I don't know, man. I had this also for, 12, 13 days here. Now let's try which one is better. I would have preferred to do a comparison between different European mango varieties, but unfortunately all I get here is Osteen. So let's try them. Let's start with the Spanish mango. Come on. The color is a little bit on the pale side for a fully ripe Osteen. Okay, a ripeness smell is there. I mean, this was ripened on the tree, then it was collected, sold, transported to Germany, brought to the supermarket, Salt again to me, and it stayed 12 days here. It should be ripe. It's more or less ripe. It has some sweetness, some sourness, and some flavor, but I'm a fan of really ripe mangoes, and this is, despite everything, not completely ripe. Now the Italian one, the one I nursed like a baby, because she paid almost €8 for it. Definitely better. When she brought this here, it was completely unripe. And yeah, I actually didn't even believe that it would become really nice and ripe. But yeah, it is sweeter. It is less sour. It has a bit more flavor. Still not too much. I don't know if I shall cut open one of my, well, actually the last one of my collection, because in the last 2 weeks I buy them a lot in huge amounts here in German supermarkets, but in the last 2 weeks they were not good, no good ones. So this one I bought almost 3 weeks ago. It's nice and ripe. No, I'll eat it later. So to explain to you, Osteen, when it's ripe, it's very aromatic for a Western mango. It's more, the mangoes from Asia are usually much more aromatic than the Western mangoes, even Mangifera indica and especially other mango species. But this one, Osteen, when it gets ripe, it becomes very aromatic. But when it gets overripe, it gets a sort of very funky flavor, almost reminiscent of some of the wild jungle mangoes, which smell of machine oil. Osteen smells almost like that. Also, the flesh sometimes starts to become slightly bitter. You know, when a good tree-ripened Kent gets overripe, it basically, yeah, as long as it doesn't rot, even if there is just mango soup inside the fruit, it will still taste of a perfect ripe mango. When Osteen gets overripe, yeah, you have to go today or tomorrow, buddy. Otherwise, you'll become overripe, and then all the investment in money and time and care for you. Yeah, I ripen them at home for weeks until they're at the perfect ripeness stage. However, whenever I have too many mangoes to ripen at once, sometimes I eat them too late, and then it's really a regret. So, folks, in this concrete case, yeah, the Italian mango was superior to the Spanish one. But I've eaten a lot of Spanish Osteens, which are of the quality of this Italian mango. Maybe not superior to it, but now at least I can say, okay, Osteen can be grown in the same quality in Italy, in Sicily, as it can in southern Spain. Good to know that. Tell me, what are your experiences with European mangoes? Tell me what I can get for a reasonable price, maybe on the internet, other mango varieties from Europe. Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and incredibly fruit-rich orchards of mango orchards of Europe. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.